Josh McDaniels swears his focus is still on the New England Patriots in the upcoming game against the Tennessee Titans, but there's a lot of rumors circulating. There are teams who want him as head coach. I'm Sierra Goodwill here with Evan Lazar and Alex Barth. It's probably hard, at least for us, to ignore the noise. There's plenty of teams who aren't in the playoffs. They're firing their head coaches, and Josh McDaniels is the top name on the list, but he says he's focused on being the offensive coordinator of the New England Patriots. What is the likelihood, though, that you think this is the last time he's here in Foxborough?
Well, I'm trying to get a good read on this situation, and I thought that yesterday when the Miami Dolphins fired Chad O'Shea as their offensive coordinator, that we were getting kind of a tea leaf of Josh McDaniels potentially leaving, because their quarterbacks coach, Jerry Szlapinski, who is a very highly thought of coach, that Josh McDaniels was going to make offensive coordinator in Indianapolis when he was going to go to Indy, is the quarterbacks coach in Miami. So I thought Szlapinski was getting a promotion to OC. Right. Today they announced in Miami that they're hiring Chan Gailey as their offensive coordinator. It's not going to be Szlapinski, so I don't really know if the tea leaves are there right now for McDaniels to leave, but the interest from the rest of the league is certainly there, and I do think that he's keeping his options open in case Tom Brady retires, because I don't think that he has any desire to coach right now a young quarterback and kind of develop a young quarterback. I think he wants to still be in win-now mode. So if Brady retires or Brady leaves at the end of the year, I think McDaniels is keeping his options open.
But he may not have that long to wait. Remember, Rob Gronkowski retired.
I think he pretty much knows what he's going to know pretty soon here, what Brady's intentions are.
Fair enough, but still, I think you look at the way it went from the first time in Denver. I mean, he drafted Tim Tebow in the first round, right? It has to work out this time. If he doesn't, he's not going to get another shot to be a head coach. So we go through this dance every year, it seems like, for the last 2 or 3 years. Will he go? Won't he go? We got awfully close with Indianapolis, but he felt the situation wasn't quite right. And we'll get to the situations in a bit, but I don't know. I feel like we've been down this road before where he's 1 foot out the door and then ultimately he comes back.
To me, this is all about how much upheaval we're going to see here in Foxborough. Yeah. Where's Tom Brady going? Is he going anywhere? Where's Nick Caserio going? Is he going anywhere? And all the way down the line, I think McDaniels is just kind of reading the tea leaves of what's going on here and saying, do I really want to be kind of the last man standing with Bill? Right.
And obviously, many teams interested in Josh McDaniels, among those the Cleveland Browns, the Carolina Panthers. If McDaniels is looking for that opportunity, where is the best potential landing spot for him?
Well, I think the biggest the one that has the most draw to him has got to be the Cleveland Browns, because he grew up right outside of Akron, Ohio, about an hour away from Cleveland. One of the big reasons why he didn't go to Indianapolis was because his family didn't want to live in Indianapolis, and his family is a big part of the decision-making process for him. So it's the closest to his roots, going back to Cleveland and back to that area. They also have a great young quarterback in Baker Mayfield, tons of weapons around him. They have all the roster talent in the world to kind of just hit the ground running if they get the right coach. So I think that it's a good situation all around for him, and I don't think that he's going to leave New England unless he feels comfortable with the city and the destination, and Cleveland has the most Josh McDaniels ties.
Yeah, I think the quarterback's a big part of it. I talked about kind of his history, identifying that position, and if he doesn't have to take care of that, if he has a quarterback set, Cleveland makes a lot of sense. And there aren't many situations where a team is looking for a head coach but not a quarterback. The two generally go hand in hand.
Yeah.
The one it makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know, Evan brought up the family stuff in that background. I don't know how this plays into it, but from a pure football point of view, it's not officially open yet, but the Dallas Cowboys, that's a team that has a quarterback, has a lot of weapons in place. Jerry Jones is going to pay, right? He's fine writing a blank check if he thinks it's the right guy. The only two things with that are, well, first of all, they got to fire Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones has to fire Jason Garrett. After that, again, would he be willing to relocate his family there?
Yeah.
And then the other roadblock is, as we know, Jerry Jones likes to be pretty hands-on. Josh McDaniels from the Bill Belichick tree, not sure if he would stand for that. But it is an interesting situation. I could see it on the surface appealing to him. There's some other unknowns in there, but I think Cleveland's the obvious one. Don't sleep on Dallas, though.
This Patriots Press Pass is brought to you by betonline.ag. Head to their website, enter promo code CLNS50 to receive your welcome bonus. For all of our Patriots playoff coverage, head to our website at clnsmedia.com.